Right, few questions have come through, observations of the fans, and I'm going to share those observations with Danny Morrison. This is regarding obviously T10 cricket. Right, Danny, the first observation is, don't you think T10 is destroying the image of cricket, which is known as gentleman's game? Your take on it?
No, I don't, and I think a lot of us accepting that cricket moves and changes, the world moves and changes. We've had Test cricket for a long time. We had 50 overs. We had this whole thing about the Packer revolution in the late 70s. And then on top of it, then we had coloured clothing, more lights. And so then we've had T20 and under lights and the whole thing of the franchise format. Now we've got T10. I've even tweeted recently around, but I think it's really just about the entertainment business getting to a wider audience.
Yeah, and it's got nothing to do with spoiling gentleman's game, because these are the same players that play Test cricket, limited overs cricket, and they're pretty gentlemanly. Right, the next question is, cricket was always about skill, talent and temperament. T10 is more of a baseball stuff, absolute disgrace to cricket. I mean, you got some very unhappy fans of cricket, which is, so let's try to address this.
Look, at the same time, basically, here's the analogy I'll give. David Warner started more with T20, then went to 50 over, and has developed into a very fine Test player, regardless of what you think of David Warner and all the stuff that's gone on earlier this year. This guy has now become the modern player. This is the landscape which is making this sort of cricket possible. Regardless if you like it or not, it is going to be here to stay. White ball cricket, whether it's T10, T20, this hybrid of the game is around.
I feel that you're expanding your range in T10, which is great for skill level. And so if you're getting baseball hits, it is more fun to watch. Right, the third observation, you have 11 players to bat out just 10 overs. What's the point in having a full side? Which is an interesting thought. I mean, but even then T10 demands skills. It's becoming scientific as well. So like T20, it was initially considered a pajama cricket, hit and giggle kind of cricket. This may transform into something more scientific and serious.
I think you hit the nail on the head, Ramiz. It actually does heighten the skill factor. It also shows off the athletic skills, catching. Yeah, we've seen a lot of drop catches here in Sharjah. You're going to get drop catches all the time. Under lights is a challenge, but I do agree with you, Rambo. It enhances the skill level, and at the end of the day, you're there for different versions and different forms of entertainment.
Right, another unhappy observation. Why are bowlers running in so hard with nothing for them in the pitch? Nor in the field, may as well just bowl underarm.
The Aussies did to us. On February the 1st, 1981, good old Trevor Chappell got an underarm to get over to us, dear Kiwis. Jokes aside, it is a tough gig. T20's a tough gig. And then they got about 50 overs. That got all the rules and the laws of the game changed to do about 50 overs. Now you've got T10, and it is a tough gig. But bowlers, as you rightly said again, remember, you've got to change your skill. Maybe in a T10 game, you might just concentrate on your slower ball and your Yorker and keep working on those.
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe we can have a longer fence, just to make it a little bit even for the bowlers. But having said that, that is something for the sponsors really. Right, the next observation is, should there be a T10 in the presence of T20, Danny?
Well, I just look at this and I think, okay, there's only 365 days in the year. You've got to squeeze so much into the calendar. The argument here is this has now got extended from last year. Sure, at some point you've got to say, look, the tournament needs to be a little bit shorter and is more, when I look at the beautiful subcontinent and your wonderful film industry and you get all the stars turn up, that adds to it, is that real marriage between, if you like, the film industry, the Bollywood, whatever you want to call it, Tollywood, Lollywood, get together, have a little bit of a party, entertainment, and you've got these brilliant stars performing for all the fans, and the opposite version, you've got the film stars being able to sit and watch these stars. I think it's a great little marriage.
Yeah, absolutely. And the last one, it's the most difficult question to answer. Ramiz, so it's addressed to me. You yourself played classic cricket. Do you think you should be associating yourself with such a bizarre brand of cricket? Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm loving it. The stakeholders like it. The players like it. They want to be associated in this fast-paced game. So who are we to complain? I think this format has potential. You can take it to USA, you can take it to Africa, to Amazon jungles maybe. and I just feel that give it another couple of years, 2-3 years, and I think more people will warm up to it.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, you can be cynical about it
Yeah.
and think it's all right for you guys. You're just doing it to earn money, and you guys are like some of the Twitters have been coming out and tweeting. You guys will do anything for money and entertainment. It's not about that. This is our job, and
Sure.
we are passionate about it. At the end of the day, some very learned people say to us, "You guys are the salesmen of the game. All we're here is to give the colour to the pictures in a way and give it the audio. You guys are the one. It's for you. It's for the fans. It's for all of us."
Absolutely right. Thank you so much, Danny. Brilliant.